afternoon, Photoplay Paper Peeps. Today we're going to be working with Photoplay's Man Card by Tracy Smith. This is an adorable masculine collection. And let me just go through a little bit of this. So in their collection, they have two sets of polymer stamps, which is awesome if you are a card maker and also for doing a lot of embellishments on your mini albums or folios. Absolutely love the I call the Suave Deer. And then Heartthrob, you have Hero, little spatula, and I love the little flag banner that you can pop in the happy birthday and happy Father's Day. Okay, and then is this not cute? You have your little polymer mustache stamp. I love that. Okay, and then also you have some adorable die cuts, and let me kind of show you what's in there. Is that not so cute? First of all, I love the barbecue theme. I love the barbershop theme. I love the hunting theme. Love, love, love this whole entire collection. It is super adorable. So let's go ahead and get started. So today we're going to be making an A7 card, and I've already kind of done some pre-cutting, but I'll let you know what I used. So first of all, you're going to grab a piece of cardstock. I used an 8.5 by 11 cardstock, and I cut it down to 10 1/8 by 7. Okay, so that makes a A7 card. Okay, so let me show you real quick. Once you cut it down to 7 inches by 10 1/8, you're going to score it at the 5 1/8, okay? And then fold it over and burnish it in. Let me just do a little extra burnishing there. What I did was I grabbed two different size circle dies. These are spellbinders, but you can use any circle die or large circle punches if you have them. So let me give you the measurement of this one, just so you can get an idea of the possible sizes. So this first one is 3 3/4. Okay, so that's 3 3/4, and the smaller one is 3 1/4. Okay, so what I do is I want to use my paper collection to make a frame around here. So the first thing I did is I cut out my circle. Okay, and I just kind of centered this in here. Let me see. This is about 7/8. I'm sorry, not 7/8. Yes, almost 7/8 inch from the sides. And then I just kind of centered it down the middle. Just, do your best guesstimation, but that's kind of what I did. So after I cut that out, I cut out some of my cardstock. And the first one that I used was, let me get the name for you. It's called Barbecue. Is that not adorable? I love this plaid, and I love that. So my Father's Day card for my father is kind of barbecue themed, as you can tell already. So the first thing I did is I want to frame the outside of this. So I basically cut it down about 1/4 of an inch shorter than the actual card. So let me give you that measurement here. This is going to be 4 7/8 by 6 3/4. Now, what I did is I lined this up to get my center, and let me make sure this is the right one. Hold on, guys. I've got two of these here. Okay, guys, I'm sorry. This barbecue one that I just gave you the measurement for, I apologize. That is for the inside of the card. Okay, they all look very similar to me. So let me give you the actual measurement. So this one is called Stripes. And this one I cut down to, again, okay, so let me explain this to you. It's 5 inches, but I took off a 1/16 of an inch. And let me show you on your Fiskars cutter, this little clear line where you would cut to the white line is a 1/16 of an inch. So just so you know, that's an easy way for me to detect where the 1/16 of an inch is. And then I cut it to 6 7/8. So 5 inches minus the 1/16 of an inch to 6 7/8. So I basically just wanted to frame this here, okay? Now I'm going to grab my inker. This one is okay. So once I have inked this all the way around, I'm going to go ahead and glue my little piece on here in the center. I'm going to move this out of the way so I don't get any excess glue on the inside of my card. Just going to line it up. And burnish it in, getting that glued on really good. Okay, and then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get out some foam tape, and I'm going to attach my second layer here. This one is going to be 4 3/4 by 6 5/8. Okay, and I'm going to ink around that real quick and attach my foam dots. Now, before I do that, I'm going to give you this measurement again for the inside piece. This is 4 7/8 by 6 3/4. And then I went ahead and attached this on the inside. You're going to want to do that before you put your foam tape on, because once you put that one piece on, it just makes it a little more difficult for you to burnish in your glue. So we're going to make this as painless as possible. Be sure to get around your circle there. And then I'm just going to center this little frame here and burnish it in. Wipe off any excess glue. Okay. So now it's looking pretty cute. I already went ahead and gave the measurement for this. So let me go ahead and attach all my little foam dots on the back here. And I kind of like to use a lot so that I know it's pretty secure. If you have the foam tape rolls, you're probably even better off. Then for this part, I'm just going to cut this in half. Okay, so for the inside of my card, I wanted to mimic the same pattern as I did on the left side, and I used the same measurements. So again, this is going to be 4 7/8 by 6 7/8. So I'm going to go ahead and glue that on there. Yes, I just got some glue yuckiness on me. Or you can use whatever adhesive you have. And I'm not popping this one up. My top piece. I'm going to pull off all of these. Okay. I'm just going to center this on here. Oops. It's actually better if you use glue. Let me do that real quick. This gives me a little bit of wiggle room. Okay. Perfect. Okay, lightly burnish that in. You don't want to crush your foam. Okay. Now we can do the fun part, which is decorating. And what I was thinking is having my little pig in the center there. And I'm going to go ahead and, let me see, I might actually pop him up on some white cardstock, if I have any. So I found some light gray cardstock, and then I just attached it here. And then I'm going to go ahead and add some pop dots on the back of it here to kind of lift it up so that it kind of has that, you know, go through feeling there. Love the layered look. So I'm going to go ahead and cut these down just a little bit so I can make sure that this entire piece is secure. I'm not mailing this, but you may be mailing yours, and you want to make sure that it doesn't get all bent up. So the more you add foam tape and stuff, the more secure it's going to be during the mailing process and not get crushed. Okay, again, I'm going to add some glue here so that I can move it around if needed real quickly. And of course, that really works for those of y'all who are in a state that has high humidity, like Houston, anywhere by the water. It's going to have high humidity. Okay, so far it's looking really super cute. Let's see what else we can add on here. We've got, let's see, Young Guns. We've got our little barbecue. So we can go ahead and pop that up. Let me do one more right back here. And I want to make sure that my sticky part does not go over my little circle spot, because then it can get stuck. And when someone's trying to open it, they'll see that. So far, it's looking really, really super cute. We have our little spatula, or I'm sorry, fork. I'm going to put that on the inside there. So you can put your message here and below here if you want to. Here's the spatula. I'm going to put that, let me have that where it's kind of popped up a little bit. Okay, now let me look in my die cuts, and if I don't see a Happy Father's Day in the die cuts, which I don't, I'm going to go ahead and use my stamp. So let me get out that gray cardstock. I have a little smidge, well, actually more than a little smidge left over. Let me get out my stamp press. Okay. You do my little flag banner first, and I'm just lining it up there. And I'm probably going to have to stamp this a couple times. Usually you got to do that when it's the first time you've used the stamp. And I just press it in there. I'm going to do it one more time to make it darker. I can go ahead and remove this off there. Put it to the side, and I'm going to do the Happy Father's Day now. And the best part of this is I'm just going to see where I want to put it, press down, and hold on to it. Okay. And burnish it in. Lift. And I really like how that looks the first time, so I'm not going to repress that. Sorry, I'm going to fussy cut this out. Well, let me get started with the base and kind of cut that with my fiskars here. Okay. Now that I finished fussy cutting it out, I'm just going to go ahead and pop it up some. And I think that this gray linen cardstock works great for this. I'm going to put happy, but before I do that, let me see something. Let me see if I can get some of this flag banner on here. And see if that, as part of the sticker collection, see if I like how that looks. And I do. So I'm going to go ahead and trim off anything that's hanging over the edge. Let me open my card up so I can see better. Okay. Perfect. And then I don't know if I should do Happy Father's Day there. I think I'm liking that. Okay, I'm going to put it right there. I think this turned out so stinking cute. I hope you all like it, and I hope you all enjoyed the tutorial. And until next time, thanks, y'all. Bye.